up. Thanks for being here. Thanks. It's not a good way to start. I was skating today. It was a good day. The weather was really nice today. Got a kill there. But today's been a great day for me. I hope it's been a good day for everybody else. I hope it's been a good day, a great day for everybody. I watched some Leafy is here, and there's a triple. I watched some Leafy is here, and that was cool. I listened rather while I was skating, cruising around, and that was pretty cool. It was cool to listen to some Leafy is here, kind of think about, yeah, that's the kind of content that I could make, that I kind of like the idea of making. So yeah, I'm playing Call of Duty right now. I need to get a webcam. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some DoorDash tomorrow. Maybe some of that money could go into acquiring a webcam. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So that's where I'm at. I'm recording this stream. Trying to think about maybe getting 3 clips per game. I'm thinking about doing an hour. I could do 30 minutes. I could do an hour. An hour would probably be good. An hour might be fun. An hour might be good. An hour might be fun. Every minute that I spend streaming, I think I get a little better at it. Nice little double hard scope. Yeah. Last night I watched the Starving Games, and I watched a movie, Starving Games, which is a spoof of the Hunger Games, of course, and it's a great movie, and it's full of references to the time, which the movie came out in like 2011, so it's a bunch of, or no, 2013, so it's a bunch of 2013 references, like Angry Birds and stuff. And I watched a movie from 2004 called Soul Plane, which is a movie that's a very ridiculous movie with Kevin Hart, where the premise is basically just like a black person airline. That's literally the movie, and I'm not being I'm not using hyperbole when I say that. It's literally just, it's the premise. Actually, maybe I'll just summarize Soul Plane, or I can make a video about Soul Plane on my channel after I'm done streaming. Maybe I'll do that. I'll definitely make a video about the Starving Games, but I might make a video about Soul Plane and the Starving Games. Both of these movies, by the way, are on Prime Video, which is fun, right? So that's what's up with that. Yesterday somebody commented on one of my shorts from the stream. They said nobody cares. You know, it's not a surprise to me though, really. Because, I mean, yeah, of course nobody cares. People are worried about survival. People are worried about staying afloat. People are worried in general, so of course they're not gonna care about my short. It's a short. But apparently that guy cared because he commented. He probably cared more than anybody else. Anytime somebody comments, it means they care more than anybody else. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're engaging with it. So, yeah, dealing with comments, that's a big part of the hazing process of putting yourself out there. I could have got a quad feed there. I think I could have got a collat. If I didn't get shot, I would have got a collat on those other people standing behind. It's Call of Duty, man. It's fun. Been doing this for a long time. I've been quickscoping for a long time. I quickscope, it's what I do. I don't care to do other stuff when it comes to this. You know? So that's what it is. Damn. I'm thinking now, some people do skateboarding at the skate park, some people do skateboarding and scootering, and some people do skateboard, scooter, and BMX bike. So to do all those things, man, that would be pretty cool. It would take a lot of time and effort, but it'd be fun. And that's the truth of the matter with these things, is it's just fun to train. Training is fun. I have a number of things that I can train. Oh, the game's over. Wow. I have a number of things I can train on. I can train on skateboarding, I can train on guitar, I can train on weightlifting, running, etc., man. All these things I can train on. Enemy grenade. So yeah. I'm thinking of training for and doing a 5K. Could be fun. Just going all out on a 5K. Getting really good at a 5K. Training for a 5K. I've done marathons, but I think I'd be better at a 5K than a marathon. And I think I'd prefer the training. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking about right now. We got Nuketown or Standoff. We just did Nuketown. I don't like Standoff, so I'm gonna vote for Nuketown again. We're getting stuck in Nuketown. It's hard to stop. It's addicting. Once you're in Nuketown, why would you leave? Nuketown is a fun mode, brother. I'm gonna get a bunch of views right now on this video that I filmed for my Instagram, and I'm posting. It's just me looking at some ants, and I think it's gonna get a lot of views because it's interesting. It's a pile of ants that seemed to be the pile of ants seemed to be like a pile of dirt, but it was a pile of ants. So team deathmatch. That's what's going on. I'm posting that. That's gonna get a lot of views. Anytime I post something weird or interesting that I see around the world, it gets a lot of views. So I expect that to get a lot of views. God damn. But I'm thinking of, with the content that I make, I'm thinking of all the things and I come back to it. I come back to it over and over and over again, is the idea that I should really, the internet. Making a friend of the internet, and there's a lot of money in that, and that's what it comes down to. That's the YouTube strategy. And I'm talking plainly here because, to be frank, I'm just saying whatever I'm thinking about as a way to make this not a total waste of time as far as the dialogues. So it's more, this is kind of like audio journaling is what I'm doing now, but God. But making a friend of the internet is kind of the main YouTube strategy, as far as like, I do these things that I like think are interesting, or I see things that are interesting, I want to talk about them, I want to share my thoughts, right? That's what I can do on YouTube, and I can create videos that are edited out, and I can share different things that I want to share with people, and I can share those things. And And that's the name of the game. So if I want to do that, I can do that on YouTube, and builds an audience. It's like curation, recommendation, and entertainment in the mix. Throwing in my 2 cents, my opinions. It's just really creating a good format. Got that guy on a no scope. Going 6 and 11. I thought I was positive. I thought I had a better ratio. I thought I had a better ED ratio. Got killed. Dang, I thought I was gonna get that guy. Dak Prescott got me twice. The time I got bombed, things are really taking a turn for the worst. It's been a while. Hit marker, not what I want to see. Somebody else got him. There will be people here. Shit. It's been a while. Hit marker again. Got killed by a guy whose username was Who's Your Daddy. Got killed by a real comedian. Shit. Oh, that was cool. I got some for once. Then I got. Anyway, I was skating earlier and it was really cool. And there were a lot of hills. And I was just at the store. I bought really cool essential stuff. I bought a bottle of iced coffee because that's what I do now. I don't brew my own coffee anymore because it takes too much time. So now what I do is I buy a thing of iced coffee and then I pour it into a mug in the morning and then I put some ice in it, and it's easier than brewing up hot coffee every day. It was just a waste of time. Now I just pour it. But I bought that, and I bought beer, and I bought 4 little Red Bulls, and that's what I bought. And I'm drinking a beer now. I'm drinking a PBR. And I got Subway earlier. When I was at Subway, geesh, fuck. When I was at Subway, I'll tell you what kind of sandwich I normally get. When I go to Subway, I get white bread, turkey, cucumber, iceberg lettuce, and mayonnaise, and provolone cheese. And today when I was there, they didn't have any cucumber, and I was like, fuck. But then I decided to get green bell peppers, and I was like, it was like the perfect substitute for cucumbers. It's like green bell peppers is basically cucumbers from like a consistency perspective. You know, giving the sandwich a nice crunch. And so with that substitution, I really felt like I had figured out the whole thing. I'd fixed the situation. So yeah. I uploaded the video with the ants. So we'll see how that does. Oh, it's doing horrible. I thought people would really get a kick out of that. I thought people would get a kick out of it. Apparently not. Apparently not so far. Maybe they will appreciate it later on. Maybe later on they'll appreciate it. Sometimes it takes time with these things. I gotta get a webcam though for this stuff, for this stream. That's the truth. That's what's up. I'll tell you what. I was working on a book, I didn't finish it. That sucks. That's what's up. I need to sit myself down and republish my books with with a different name, with my channel name, so I can actually start selling them and promoting them again. So that's a project that I dread, but I need to do it. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow, or maybe I'll do that today. We'll see on that, but I gotta do it. I could do that in Iowa. I'm gonna be in Iowa soon.
We control the hard point.
It'd be a good thing to do while I'm there.
Contesting hard point.
So maybe I'll do that. God damn! Oh shit! Good. I got someone. So sometimes what happens with these streams, two things can happen. Okay, that took long enough. Two things happen with these streams at times. Sometimes I have a period of time where I'll stream, but then I'll get super complacent, which is a similar problem. It's just important. The commentary is important. The commentary is how I get good clips. Because Lord knows I'm not getting any freaking crazy highlights. You know, standalone. Shit. Got killed by a guy named Rat. That's rat-tastic. That's rat-tastic. Oh. Not too shabby. Easy.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Couldn't be easier.
Point identified. Contesting hard point.
Shit.
Hard point contested. Hardpoint is active.
Skating fast is fun, and that's a true thing. It's good to skate fast. It's good to have fun. I was thinking about selling skateboards. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm gonna start selling skateboards.
Contesting hardpoint.
Buying and selling skateboards. Buying skateboard parts, putting them together, and selling skateboards. With parts that I use, but that aren't as expensive. And so I'll do that, I think, and that'll be a great thing. I mean, I really think it will be great. It'll be a great thing. It'll be the best. It'll be the best. I'll get them cheap, sell them, make so much money.
Hardpoint contested.
I can sell products that I use because I believe in them.
Hardpoint locked down.
Because I believe in them, I can sell them. The products that I believe in, that I use, it would be easy for me to sell them. That took a long time. But I was watching the Joe Rogan show, Save the Parks, where they had Ari Shaffir, and I might react to that. So I have a number of things, topics that I want to make videos on, to be honest. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to them all. Historically, with Joe Rogan clips, sometimes the Joe Rogan video reactions get taken down, for maybe by Spotify or whatever. But I was watching the podcast and they were talking about the ShamWow guy. Apparently the ShamWow guy was just so good at selling on the street that he just ended up selling on TV and he made a killing. And it was like, huh, maybe I should do something like that. Maybe I should start selling shit. Maybe I could do a good job of selling shit. So I might do that, man. I might just start selling shit, dude. Plenty of shit to sell. I'm a good salesman. I'm a good salesman. I'll make money selling things that I like to people, man. So yeah, on top of this content stuff, I'll be selling my wares, seeing what people want, selling it to them. That's a good way to do business. It's a good way to do business is to sell.
We control the hard point. Hostile personnel have
Sell to the people what the people need.
Hardpoint active.
And make some money doing that. And also, I think it would just be fun. I don't really think...
Hardpoint locked down.
I don't really need that much money. I figured out how to have a pretty good life with almost no money at all. You know. But I think it would be a fun way to make money, and I think it would be good to sell things. And when it comes to skateboards, I know exactly how I would do it. Or I think it'd be easy for me. And I think I could do a similar thing with the guitars. I mean, both of these things are like $200. You get them for cheap, you get them for you're selling it for cheap, but you're making a bunch of money as well. $50 a sale. And I mean, shit. You're freaking rolling in dough. Rolling in dough is what you're doing. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be fun. Helping people, making money at the same time, getting them the products that they didn't know they wanted, that they didn't know they needed. That's a win-win, man. Sales. Selling. Yep.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point contested.
The open marketplace.
Hard point active.
The market.
Point locked down. Hostile counter UAV above. UAV detected.
Would it be interesting to sell stuff? I watched a video last night. Oh, here's another thing that I could make a video about. I watched a video last night of Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk, and how in like 2020, Nick Fuentes had a bunch of his guys trolling Charlie Kirk at his events. Wow, I did major damage.
Hardpoint identified.
I'm last on my team, but I feel like I'm helping out so much. I feel like I'm being a real team player. But my score, my points don't indicate that. I'm far behind my teammates. Whoa, my team crushed it though. I didn't even look at the scoreboard, to be honest. I didn't even look at the scoreboard, but now it's all over. That was good. I had an active flow of words there. Something good to do, something that I'm starting to do this stream more, is to continue. Oh, there's me. I died in the highlight. Something I'm doing this stream, which I haven't done in other streams, is I'm talking during the breaks between games. I think that's good. I think that creates more of a flow. And I think it's important, and I think it's good. Something I've thought about with these streams is I could... so my aunt's video got a lot more views. And, it only has 5 likes, but it got a lot of views, 500 at this point. Somebody commented crunch. That's funny. YouTube Shorts, they have this button that says reimagine, and you click it and it's like, oh, we can add some stupid AI thing like in the background. It's a stupid feature. I have no use for that. I really don't. But, you know, they offered up. Is anybody watching the stream? Let's check. Let's find out. Oh, kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Let's confirm it. Let's get it confirmed. Why not confirm? Confirm it. Kill it and confirm it. See what's up. Turn it. Burn it. Churn it. Downtown LA. I've thought of moving to LA before. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. I don't think I'd like to live there, but I think I'd like to live there some of the time. If I had a lot of money to spare, I think I would live in LA some of the time. Visit LA. If I lived on the East Coast, I was thinking of this earlier. If I lived on the East Coast, I'd want to live in / visit Miami. Being on the West, I'm more interested in LA. LA's closer. I could incorporate Vegas. Vegas is on the West here, out here in the West. But I should be traveling more. As I make more money, I'll probably put more of that money into travel. Let's see if I can get my first kill. You know, with Vegas, I could get to participate in a World Series of Poker event. So, damn. But I could save some money and then participate in a World Series of Poker event, or if maybe not one of those bracelet tournaments, then I could just do any tournament and make it my own kind of special occasion. Go to Vegas, participate in a tournament, and see if I can make some money that way. I'm good at poker, I think. Shit! Right now I kind of want to focus on getting more kills. Okay, there's one. Got a tag. Let's see if I can get an... That guy died. God damn it! That same fucking guy, dude. He's always there. He's always waiting, lurking, being a problem. Okay, good. Let's see if I can get a double kill. You know, I'm being hard on myself. I think other people just play like this all the time, actually. I think people who care a lot about their level of play. It's like squashing a bug. I think that's where they got the sound effect. The sound effect in this game when you quickscope somebody is the exact same sound effect that you would imagine for squashing a bug. Alright? It's the exact same sound. Here's a gentleman. I'm gonna cough now. Sneeze. That was a pretty good sneeze.
Interceptors on approach.
Downtown LA. God damn. Somebody was telling me his friend does nature clips on his Instagram and he gets like 300,000 followers. That's great, but I think what I'm doing is a little higher brow. Because I'm making, I don't know. And they all say, okay, what I'm making is the kind of videos that I make, or the kind of content that I make, is really geared around myself. I'm very much incorporated into it. If I made nature videos, it wouldn't be so. But I'm really making a channel that's, I don't know. I feel gratified with it. And that's the point, I think, with what my goals are with YouTube and stuff, is I don't do it really like purely for views or money. if I wanted to do that, I would just do straight up piracy, but I don't do that because I want to create kind of a brand and get support, and then I just think that's fun and gratifying and exciting. I think it's exciting stuff. I don't think it's as exciting to be a faceless channel, nameless channel. I don't think that's exciting. I don't know what the point is. I think there are easier ways to make money. What I'm doing, it's already taken years. It's going to take more years. The streaming is a great part of my channel, because then the shorts from the stream end up being such a simple thing to do. It's like I say something and then I clip it up, and then it's a short, and the short gets like 500 to 1,000, maybe 3,000 views, and it's so simple and it works so well. So I'm pretty happy with that, and it's fun to do. So I'm so happy with that. I think that's my favorite part of my channel, is the streaming and clipping up of streams. I think that's my favorite part of my channel. And then I have some good stuff going with reactions. As far as that stuff gets a lot of views, so I'm happy with the reliability of that for channel growth. But it's a nuanced thing. It's a full picture. A lot of things, a lot of factors. But I'm glad I don't have a faceless, nameless channel.
Enemy CUAV established.
So that's my point.
Enemy UAV detected.
If you have a faceless, nameless channel, then how do you expect to have a brand that people want to buy into? I don't understand. And how is that really an ego boost either? You're achieving 0 on both of those fronts. You're not creating a reliable brand, and you're not getting any kind of ego trip if you have a nameless, faceless channel. And you won't be able to make money on the views because your channel won't get verified, I wouldn't think. So it's like, why do people pirate? They just want to get some views, and then they don't, they're not really achieving anything. I guess they're like Robin Hood. They're just doing it all for the people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what motivates people to upload a full season of Family Guy without including themselves in it at all. I don't understand. They can't make money off of it, from what I understand, because the channel's not going to be verified. Because you can't get your channel verified if when your channel gets reviewed, it's all pirated content. But maybe they don't know that when they start, and they think that they'll be able to get it verified. I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. But it is what it is. Nuketown. It's great stuff. Nuketown, it's great stuff. Streaming, it's great stuff. Seeing what's going on. 600 views on my video about ants. Doing what I'm doing, trying to get things rolling. Trying to get things rolling. Trying to have a fun time. I think it's working a little bit. Working a little bit. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. seeing what gets views.
You were authorized to engage.
Trying to get views, trying to get kills now. Game starting. About halfway through the stream. Halfway through the stream. Stream is fun. It's fun to make. It's fun to make. It's fun to do. Everything I do is always true. The other day I made a rap song and I had written lyrics for some of it, and then I only had like 40 seconds of a song, and I was like, I need more lyrics, but I don't want to write anymore. So I just freestyled it, and I actually did a pretty good job, so I was happy with that. And my beat was pretty good. So I should probably clip that up, get more utility out of that.
Think real carefully about your next
Yeah. You know, the content creation game, ultimately, a lot of what it comes down to is, it's like, do you want to share things? It's like, do you have stuff that you want to share with people? And the truth of the matter is, I like sharing my stories and experiences with people. But yeah, I like sharing stories and experiences with people, so I like doing this kind of work. Very little reward at this point, but it makes sense. You got to improve the product. I've got to improve the product. I know I have an understanding that... Sorry, I stole that guy's kill. I have an understanding that when you make stuff that people want to watch, they do watch. My dream is for people to be so attached to the channel itself that they would watch anything I post. But I don't think that's a very smart thing to rely on from the get-go. You need to hook them first. So I need to hook them first. I need to get them on my team, and that's where like reaction videos come in. That's where all that comes in, because then they're already they're clicking for the thing you're reacting to at first. That's how you build your channel at first. I know with Asmongold, I kept clicking on his videos not because I wanted to watch him, but because he was reacting to interesting stuff, and it's like, I should do the same thing. I should do the same thing that successful people are doing, really. That's what makes sense. That's what makes sense. You look at their most successful videos, react to those. You know, you react to videos, you really get, it's kind of a win-win. It's what the internet wants. The internet wants reaction videos ultimately, in a way, because it allows good content to be proliferated or whatever. Carrots. Never noticed this in my life. I got a bunch of carrots. Sheesh. This game's not going too well. It's the late night Call of Duty. Everyone's playing better at these hours. Everyone's playing better at these hours. Maybe I should change my lobby.
Enemy UAV detected.
But I can't, because there are limited games. There aren't a tremendous number of games to be played. It's fun to get a kill and collect the tag. It's good. Damn. Damn. Shit. Nice double kill, double patty. Double the trouble. Usually, you know, My friend wanted to go to the skate park, and I didn't want to go that day because I was going to do more hill stuff, and I didn't know what to say as far as like why I wasn't going. I didn't know for sure that I was going to hill skate. I just knew I didn't want to like go to the skate park. And instead of telling him, I just didn't respond because I didn't know what to say, so I just didn't respond. And I know that's kind of rude, but you know, I don't really. It's just, you know, your relationship with everybody's a little bit different. Some people, you wouldn't care as much about that kind of thing, if that makes sense. All right. From an ethical standpoint, if somebody tells you, I don't feel guilt, you know, if somebody tells you, I don't feel guilt, then I go, oh, okay, then I don't really need to try as hard to be polite to this person. And that's my stance. If somebody makes a big deal about trying to tell you that they're an antisocial type of person, then it means that you don't have to really, like, worry as much about being polite to them. Because you know, you just don't have to feel very guilty about it. About being rude to them. But like ultimately it has nothing to do with that. It just has, you know, it's you know, human social behavior is nuanced. I can't pretend to understand why I do what I do. I think I just procrastinated deciding whether or not to go to the skate park, and then I just didn't respond. That's the ultimate truth. But usually I don't do that kind of thing. You know, everybody just does whatever's easiest. It was just the easiest thing to do, I guess. It was kind of surprising that I did that. But I feel very good about the content that I'm making. Videos, everything like that. It's great. Let's see, where are we going to play next? I made my vote. So we'll see if we go there. I got a subscriber for my Pile of Ants video. That's a blessed thing. Somebody really thought, oh, this person might make more videos about ants. None do they know. I'm not going to make any more flipping videos about ants. It's mostly Family Guy. Reactions, in quotes. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna play Clifftown. It's the map I chose. So yeah.
Confirmed.
Oh shit.
No, we're here. Go left, Black
The
Ops.
map's glitching the fuck out. Alright. Time to play. I thought that was gonna be the no-scope swag moment. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't work. You know, King Charles visited the US. I could make a whole video on that. I could make a whole video on that. I could make a whole video on King Charles visiting the US, and I'm reminded of that because I got killed by a guy just there named UK in the US, okay? And it's like, yeah, the UK was in the US, the United Kingdom, on account of the king. King Charles, as it were. Did you know King Charles has sausage fingers? He has this finger disease. He has weird hands. Once you find it out, you'll never see him the same way. Yeah, it's a true story. It's a true story. You should look it up. You could look it up. King Charles has weird hands. Look it up. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, he visited the United States. He spoke at to the joint sessions. He spoke to the joint sessions of Congress. He spoke to all of Congress. King Charles. And he had a dinner with Trump. Days after the attempted whatever on Trump at the correspondence dinner. So yeah. King Charles, he you know, you think about the royal family, the British royal family. Really think about their fan base. Their fan base is mostly American. Think about it. They are featured in American tabloids. Americans are their main audience. Because how many people live in the UK? Not many. Or maybe it would be more accurate to say Americans make up half their audience. Right? Because you combine Canada, Australia, and the UK, and you've got like 300 million to America's 350 million. But you say they have a higher percentage of fans in those countries because the royal family is in charge of those countries. And something a lot of people don't understand about the royal family is they actually have a good amount of influence. For example, the British royal family is featured on Canadian money and Australian money, and of course British money. Okay? And the British royal family has government officials working in the Australian government and the Canadian government. Alright? And in 1975, the person who is in the Australian government who works for the king, at the time it was the Queen Elizabeth. They're called the Queen Consort. And this person fired the Prime Minister of Australia and replaced him. You can look it up. It's a true story. Because the Prime Minister was like being a real nuisance. He was refusing to resign, whatever. And so the Queen Consort stepped in and fired the guy, which he has the right to do. Which the Queen Consort has the right to do. So the British royal family does have power over Australia, and does have power over Canada. Canada hasn't had such a clear example, but Canada still has a representative of the monarchy. So it's a strange setup. I, for one, am glad that the US does not have such an arrangement. Alright? I'm glad that the US does not have any association with the British royal family. I'm glad of that. Because it ends up being a restrictive thing, and it makes... If I lived in Canada or Australia, I'd just be so annoyed about having the British royal family on my money. The British royal family, it's like, does that mean we don't have independence? We're subservient to the British? And the answer is like, kind of, so... They should definitely get out of it. They should definitely get out of it. Canada and Australia should definitely get out of the UK monarchy system. It's a bad deal for them. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so embarrassing. You know, it makes it seem like they are under British rule. It's gross. I mean, at this point, these are fully different countries, right? But, you know, they say it's ceremonial, so it's mostly ceremonial most of the time. This game is going
Enemy UAV
horribly,
detected.
which I don't care very much about, but the viewership might. But the viewership is mostly it's almost entirely going to be in the form of YouTube Shorts. So the viewership will not know how bad this game has gone for me. To my benefit, this is to my benefit. But I just went on a whole thing about the British royal family there. I could still make a video about it.
You're dead.
We got 2 kills there.
Good. We're in the lead. Maintain current posture.
I like the mode, and I think they got rid of it for this game, but there's a mode where... They used to have a mode where you collect tags, and you can hold more than one tag, and then you have to bring it to like a deposit station where you kind of like deposit it into the team's bank of points. And if you were to die, you would drop all the tags, so it was kind of a fun game. It would be like Slitherio, where you kill somebody and a shitload of tags come out, and you're like, all of a sudden you have their tags. And that was fun. It was a fun mode. Headquarters is also fun. I don't think they have headquarters on this game. But we'll see when the next one comes out. I wonder if the next Call of Duty will be a reskin. This game wasn't even a reskin. This is just more of the same. I don't even know how they got away with this. Where it's literally just the difference between Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 is there's no difference. So I don't know how they got away with it, but I paid $70 or whatever. So yeah. I gotta say more agreeable things that are just common sense, state the obvious, because those always get a lot of likes. I gotta do next game. I think I'm just gonna everything I say is gonna be state the obvious, just with current like ideological positions, and that'll get a lot of likes. That'll get a lot of love. So I'll do that. That works. That's what works. That's what works. That's what I'll do. I'll do what works. Doing what works. Doing what works is smart. Doing what works is wise. Doing what works is good. Game's about to start. I'm on my phone, I'm looking at what's going on in the world, trying to see. I was at the store, I should have bought a sandwich, I didn't, I just bought beverages.
Hardpoint. Control the objective. Personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Spirit Airlines is over. Is this a new map? This is a new map. This is either a new map or a map reskin.
Hardpoint contested.
I think this is a new map. It's Hardpoint. The other team is crushing it so far. I'd like to be crushing it, but it's not.
Contesting hardpoint.
I'd like to be crushing it, but it's not crushing so far. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Damn! I had him
Lockdown.
in my scopes. I had him in my sights. And I didn't pull the trigger. I mean, I pulled the trigger, but I missed. I pulled the trigger, but I missed. I couldn't get him.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
That's the trouble with that. Alright. Troubling, troubling, troubling. Doubling, doubling, doubling. Up. 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 Ah!
Contesting hardpoint.
Fools. Except I'm the fool because I'm losing and my team is losing. I gotta be more helpful. I gotta be more helpful to my team.
Net call. Napalm strike inbound. Hostile personnel have
I've
captured the
got
hardpoint.
to be more helpful for my team. It's important.
Troops in contact.
Shit. Damn.
Identified.
Alright. Going out here.
Hardpoint is active.
Got him.
Hardpoint locked down.
Hostile
Hardpoint
spotted.
contested.
Missed him.
Scout pulse running.
Hostile UAV established above. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Damn.
Testing hardpoint.
Establish UAV above.
Authorizing skewer flight.
Hardpoint contested. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Damn.
Requesting counter UAV above.
Contesting hardpoint. Hostiles
Shit.
have the hardpoint.
Fuck.
Hardpoint located.
I think if I treat skateboarding like I treated
Personnel have captured the hardpoint.
weightlifting back in the day, then I'll get really good really fast. And that's true of guitar as well. Okay. And the main strategy with that is just having a routine, a workout session with a lot of effort and every day without missing a day, and you do 2 hours pretty much. 2-hour sessions.
Incoming napalm strike detected in your AO.
Well, well.
And that's pretty much the difference maker, man. That makes all the difference.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Contesting
Time makes all the difference.
Enemy care package detected over.
The more time you put in with the more effort and you're trying to improve things, trying to make it better every time, that's how you get it going, man.
We control the hardpoint.
So I gotta apply that if I want to be the best.
Enemy UAV detected.
If I want to be the best I can be, but also if I want to be the best at the park or whatever.
Drop detected.
That's how it rolls.
Bring this to the board. Turn this around.
Oh shit, I should be helping with the objective more. It's like my team isn't even trying as far as the objective. I gotta push it. This is embarrassing.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down.
Ah,
Hostiles have
shit.
the hardpoint.
I was incredibly valuable to my team there for a moment where I captured the objective. I was holding it.
Captured the hardpoint.
But we're about to have this objective.
Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Target ID.
Hostiles have the
Shit!
hardpoint.
That was supposed to be my kill there, and I fucked it. Sadly. It's no matter though.
Hostile
It's not the end of the world. Oh, there are a lot of people. Oh, great. Amazing. Jumping, hopping, dying. I'm thinking about getting better at this game. I think about that every once in a while. What would it mean to get better at this game? To take the game more seriously, to be one of the top players.
Hardpoint identified.
If I could be like this guy. It used to be so. I swear it used to be so. There was a time where I was one of the best.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard.
Something to be reckoned with, a real force of nature. There was a time when this, I think, was the truth, the way of things. Not so much.
That's a kill.
Not so much now. Maybe it's because I'm quickscoping. Who knows? Who knows, man?
The hard point.
It's just
Testing
difficult.
hard point.
Got a little devil man there.
We are inbound.
Well, that's it for this
Trauma teams are inbound.
stream. My team did great. And that's it. I've done an hour. That's great. That's amazing. Wow. Wow, it's done. Thanks for watching.